It depends if you know the strategies. Which is to say, use your explosives.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the
I think C4 and maybe Claymores work on him. I'll have to give those a try.
Listen.
Stinger missiles. No, Nikita missiles, definitely.
Ravens aren't scavengers like most people.
Stingers, maybe too.
They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle.
It occurs to me the only reason he has that tank is just for the ammo.
The judgment is decided.
Like, that's its only purpose. It's just the most absurd magazine you've ever seen. What the fuck?
I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo.
It is quite strange.
Yeah.
The ear pulling contest.
Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see.
You've clearly never watched American football. Alright. Let us... nope. Get out of the way. Nope. Did that wrong. I was expecting the radar to follow the Stinger missile, but it doesn't. Oh, nope. You heard it. Alright, so he's over there. Let me see if I can, like, get him with a claymore. Alright, he's not making it easy. Okay, he can hear it when it speeds up. So I need to inch it closer. Got it. Yeah, even if he shoots it down, if it's right next to him, it'll still hurt. Nope, damn it. Okay, yeah, that was my own fault. That was pure stupidity. Let me try the Stinger missile approach. Nope. Okay, that's a lot faster. Let's try that for a while. Oh god. Alright, I need to watch his movements for a sec.
Come on now.
I can only be like one box away from him before he's just out of the range of my radar. Oh, I'm out of stinger missiles. Oh shit, my rations are frozen.
Snake, look at your sea rations. They're frozen. You can't use frozen sea rats.
Until they defrost, you won't be able to replenish your energy. Be very careful.
There is a lot more boss fights in Disc 2, yeah. It's not quite as bad as like Elden Ring, where there's like 5 bosses in a row for the finale.
It looks like Raven is holding an M61A1 20mm multi-turreted machine gun. They are usually mounted on F-16s. With its 6 rotating turrets, it can fire 4,000 20mm rounds per minute, and it is accurate too. If you come at him from the front, he'll turn you into burst.
It costs $400,000 to fire this baby for 12 seconds. Completely messed up that code, but you get the gist. Oh, he started blocking up passageways. Oh god. Okay, I need to be careful. I might actually die if I'm not. Alright, there we go. Just by having the ration equipped, it unfreezes it. But I need to get more. Ah, damn it. Nope, that was my own fault. That was really stupid. Oh, I've got stinger missiles. Never mind. This is what I should be using. Okay, a C4 was also a possibility. Should give that a shot. I think he must have got hit by one of my claymores that I left lying around. Whoops. I died to my own claymore. God damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. I could feel it. Because I planted those right at the beginning of the fight, and I'm like, I don't remember where I put them. It's fine. If I skip the cutscenes, and now that I know what I'm doing, I will get through that a lot faster. Okay. Stinger missile. Oh shit, he got me. Okay, I almost died there. Even if he spots me, as long as the missile is like most of the way to its target, he can't stop it. Damn it. So not like that. Oh, he's cutting off my pathways. He is so fast for a big guy. Okay, I might actually have to start laying some claymores. And I can use the... Okay, well, better unfreeze these. Okay, that got him. So that does work. Nope. Don't die, don't die, don't die. I'm very low health. I need to unfreeze these. Okay, there we go. I'm making things very difficult for myself to actually move around. Mine detector. There we go, so I can keep track of my own. Got him.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world.
I forgot how fun his boss fight is. I think when I was younger, I was too dumb to really understand how to fight him.
My spirit and my flesh.
But there's like a lot going on. Like he really wants you to use all of your explosive methods.
Who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy.
You mean the other world thing?
A member of Fox.
Did you think Snake and Liquid were isekai protagonists?
He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood.
Aliens. Okay, that's even wilder.
So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself.
Kojima would have done it. He totally would have done that.
But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death. But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of
Yeah,
my
he had us
hate.
all fooled
You
with the
must
Dark
solve
Chief
the
disguise
rest
because they
of the
even
riddle
took the Dark
yourself.
Chief's blood So our tracking device in the nanomachines led us right to
In the
him.
natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Damn, that was fucking fast.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
He was like
about
600
Naomi?
pounds. That should have taken them all
Colonel.
week.
Is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap.
They even ate his
So what is this
pants.
about Naomi?
They ate his
Okay,
pants and his
maybe we better
boots.
let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
This
Hurry,
conversation
We've
is
gotta
interesting
figure out who
and
she is and
hilarious
what she's doing
with
here.
hindsight.
I understand.
Like knowing what the deal is with
Give me
Master.
some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
It's basically fucking Among Us. He's been like, you know, I think Naomi's sus. Alright, I have a level 7 card. I'm not going to make my way back up until I have to. Yes, he did, earlier. The actual term was well-known racist, not notorious racist. It was prior to his rap career. As much as I hate the gun turrets, I love this room. This room is so iconic to me for some reason. It's so absurd. They put as many they put as many gun turrets as they could in one small space. You are technically right, Dash. I'm just saying his exact words are well known. Oh, shit. Here it is. The moment. I hope you have your popcorn ready. Mine's over behind me, but I'm saving it for a different night. For some reason, I remember there being dialogue there of him saying, Metal Gear Rex.
Snake, if it's about Naomi, I'm looking into the matter right now. Give me a little more time.
Where is she?
She's still sleeping.
I can't believe it. First, the DARPA chief turns out to be an imposter, and now Naomi. What the hell is going on here?
Oh god, I might have been more right than I thought with my earlier analogy.
I'm sorry, Snake.
We've got spies, we've got people being sus, we've got accusations, and we've got an imposter.
Snake, I'm sure that woman calling herself Naomi is some type of spy. And now I'm starting to think that Campbell might be hiding something too. Don't trust him.
I can always trust you, Nastasha, though, right?
That stuff that is flowing in those ditches on the first floor must be radioactive nuclear wastewater. You better stay away from it. You are already exposed enough just by being in that area. Any further exposure could be fatal.
Wait.
This place does not have a nuclear processing facility. It must be some other kind of nuclear material that is leaking, besides the dismantled nuclear warheads. Probably spent nuclear fuel or something.
Why would there be spent nuclear fuel, and why would it be pooling up around Metal Gear? Like, I know these guys are bad at their job and everything, but, like, that's absurd. Like, it would be irradiating everyone near it, never mind people who go for a swim. Alright, nothing here for me. I will need to go down there into the water. Rex is a bedwetter. That's an image.
Snake, it's me. What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give
He
it a
has
try.
glasses, Vic. Clearly he's a hacker. Gibby knows all about that, right? All you need is glasses and a basic understanding of coding, and you're now a hacker.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad.
That's
I
what
just got
movies and
past his
TV have
third
taught me
security
anyway.
level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay.
Why do you have so much experience hacking into systems, Otacon? Why did you actually ever need that? If you're experienced in hacking into systems and seeing things you shouldn't, how did you not know that about Metal Gear's real purpose? Man, I always forget how, like, big this room is in order to fit Rex. Like, it's so huge that most of it is just a black void because of the PS1.
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened
No,
underground
Dash.
bases.
We learned that lesson.
It would
in the
not.
Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
And the reason why is quite simple. They're trying to get around it based on a
Word of this
technicality.
got out. It could
But
delay the signing of the
technically,
Star
a
Trek
missile
Treaty and
is a
cause huge
thrown
international
object.
incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty.
It's
The
just
United
another
States
word
would
for
be denounced by
projectile.
the
If you've
UN.
ever heard,
It could even bring
if
the
you've ever
president
seen
down.
news coverage of a riot, they describe rioters throwing bricks at police as
I
missiles.
won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Check the folder marked homework. It's probably in there. Oh my god. Damn it, Snake, you said there was no one here.
Snake,
Did you find it?
no. I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
It looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
God damn it, Otacon, I asked you to find one thing. He's currently like 6 articles deep on Wikipedia instead of just finding the one override code.
What's that?
Snake, I checked the folder marked homework. I thought maybe he would have stashed that in there for later study, but I found some other material.
I've entered the PAL codes
Other
and
material.
disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for
Yes,
China and
Snake.
Russia?
Have you ever heard the term
There's been a
hentai?
change. The new
It's a
target
Japanese art,
is
but
Los
it's an
Norte.
Otacon. I'm going to stop you right there.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Galukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation?
I mean, they were already planning to make one.
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
No, I think at that point, they'll just nuke you.
$1 billion. That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including
You
the
don't have
Fox
any
dye
hostages
vaccine
left.
our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have
But
been
not you,
affected
apparently.
because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't
$100 bajillion.
tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox dye was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Galukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower,
Yep.
they need to reinforce their nuclear
The
arsenal.
part that really sells it is them bothering to say Galukovich's full name.
Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Galukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
I forgot that detail.
Say,
Mantis's brainwashing is the reason why most of the genome soldiers are loyal. That's why the rebellion was so successful.
Weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Like, there was no like internal conflicts. They just all signed up.
What's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear
Except for
warhead
Meryl.
at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money,
I wonder why it
whoa,
didn't work
we'll
on
be
Meryl,
ours.
because he can
What
mind
about your
control
promise
her.
to Colonel Galukovich?
Like we've seen it.
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream. But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief of the
Just
Armstech
looking right at him.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live.
She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Maybe. I mean, they don't have the same DNA exactly. It's unclear. It's a eugenics thing. They made them more like Snake and Big Boss, but they were originally normal men.
Finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the president was talking about. It can
But maybe
also
that does
be
make
used
them
to
more
input the
culpable,
detonation
like
codes.
to brainwashing.
See, if
Kind of
you
like the
insert keys
clones
when the
in
warhead is active, you
in Star Wars.
deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys
Like their
once.
specific training makes them more malleable.
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute.
It occurs to me
You see,
that was
that's
also the
trick.
plot of the
You
Fear
already
games.
have all 3
You also had a
keys.
clone army there that was all
talking
extremely
about?
easy to mind
The
control.
card key is made of a shape
Oh
memory
yeah, it's
alloy.
super dumb.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah.
So interesting
The
thing
card
about
key
this,
changes shape at different
one
temperatures.
change that was made in
So
Twin
the
Snakes
key
that I
is
do
actually 3
appreciate
keys in 1.
is that you can change the
Clever.
temperature of the key in this very room.
Can
Like
you see the
without
input terminals
leaving
in the
Metal
center of the
Gear's hangar.
control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen.
It just
Each
reduces
symbol
the
corresponds to a
backtracking
different
considerably
key.
because this is
Input the keys
because
in
it's
order from
the worst
left
part of the
to
original
right.
is you just have to do a lot of backtracking for the
Left
key
one's for
temperature
the room
changes.
temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's
I don't think there's any
All you do
relevant
is
story
insert the
stuff,
card
so I
keys.
will be rushing through it as
After
fast
you
as I
insert
can.
the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can
On
only use
YouTube,
the
I will
key
cut it
3
down as
times.
well.
It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Damn!
Ocelot's like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. He needs that.
Key fell in the drainage ditch.
Our whole plan hinges on him using that
This
fucking
is
card.
bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've
Alright, now we've got to
get
deal
that
with
key.
Rat RNG. Right, so I don't think I'm going to be able to escape this alert unless I... Oh, shit. Okay, let's put the bodyguard armor on. It's weird because they initially removed the guards to make it easier to get to the control room, and then had 1 guy, no, it's 2 guys near the end. But then they also tried to kill us with the Hindy. Their plan doesn't make sense. It's a lot like RPGs where like the villain's plan hinges on the heroes actually doing something, but he's actually making a sincere effort to kill them at the same time. Aha, this was my plan all along. Like, no it wasn't. Shut the fuck up. Your plan is stupid. Alright, so now we need to figure out where the rat is. And the water is radioactive. Alright, now, is there a way I can detect this? No, mine doesn't do anything. Thermal. Thermal would help. PAL key, got it. Bomb. What? Oh shit. Fucking Ocelot put another bomb. Are you trying to kill me or not, man? Alright, we got the key. I guess we have to use it. So, heading back up. Alright, let's use chaff grenades. Shut these down. You have this completely unnecessary cutscene for entering each one.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
You can see in the cutscene that the camera is fully functional again. It's looking directly at me and it's just not doing anything.
Freeze the key.
Heat the key. I forgot that was a meme with this community. Yeah, I guess you're not meant to look too closely. Alright, so cooling the key at least doesn't take any time at all, because you don't even have to go up an elevator for it. So we equip the PAL card. And now we just hang tight. Let's see if anyone's got anything to say.
Next, you've got to cool the card key.
Where should I do that?
This is Alaska. Go outside. It's cold everywhere. But you're close to the warehouse where you fought Raven, right? That place is right in the middle of the permafrost layer, and there's no heater either. That key is actually an IC card. Its connector pins and main body are made of a shape memory alloy. It's designed so that unless it's been changed to the correct shape, it won't be recognized by the PAL code input terminal in the control room, and the detonation code won't be entered.
Now, Chibi, you would probably know more about this than I do. But shape memory alloy, if that's even a real thing, don't those change in response to electrical currents? Like AC or DC current? Yeah, okay, I thought that was the case. So it would not be based on friggin' temperature. At least not as far as I know. They do have a memory at certain energy levels. There is temperature too. Okay, maybe this is a real thing. I'm sorry, I don't know what that sound I was just making there was. Look at him go. I'm trying to figure out the exact turn speed for maximum speed. Is it cool? Oh, it's cool now. I didn't even realize it changed. Speaking of conductors, I was recently watching a really interesting video talking about, you know, like the unending arms race of like the tech industry and trying to convince people that there's always something new and shiny on the horizon. What's that thing called, Chibi? Of like computers are gonna get twice as fast every 18 months. Something's law. Murphy's Law, something like that. And the thing they were talking about is how, like, that's kind of actually already stopped. Like, can you repeat that? It's the law in computing that says that every 18 months, computer speeds are going to double. Moore's Law, yeah. and how Moore's law is like kinda bullshit and has already stopped being true. Like, it held up for quite a while, but like a decade ago, it stopped being the case. And because we've kind of made computers as small as they can possibly be. Yeah. There's only so small you can make it before they just start to, like, catch on fire. Because the old approach was like, we just need to keep making more and more transistors and make them slightly smaller. Alright, I'm gonna skip this, because it's the same thing we literally just saw. Yeah, I feel like this walk back pretty much exists just so that they can squeeze in the quitter conversations with Naomi. Because I'm pretty sure those are going to happen at some point. Oh, also, I don't know if I showed this to you guys. You can knock out the crows.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Is she awake yet?
The Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
Nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Oh. I forgot that detail.
I'm afraid so.
Who was she even
She's being
talking to?
interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff. But
Could it have been Ocelot?
Sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi. I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
You know, it's pretty convenient that this secret assassination method they were developing, this virus called Fox Dye, would get its first test case against a group called Foxhound. They didn't know they were going to turn traitor when they named it that. Damn it. Nope. Crawl, crawl. There's claymores everywhere. Pretty sure there's security camera. There it is. I wonder how Twin Snakes handles the conversation we just heard. If you do skip this. I guess you just skip it entirely. I guess it's not technically essential to the plot. Like, it doesn't make that big of a difference. Or maybe it just happens when you're, making your way back with the, like, adjusted PAL keys. I don't remember an alarm. Let's head in here. Put the key on. By the time I grab this loot, it should have changed. Oh, wait, I should also head outside, because there is a level 7 door out there. Yeah, yeah, it'll take me like 5 extra minutes, I'll do it. I really want to know what's behind there. Although it's going to require me to change back to disc 1. There's a guard right there. There we go, step past him. Alright, let's save here with Mei Ling, just as a precaution.
What's up, Snake? Don't forget to save your memories of me too.
Can't save memories even on that system of yours. Memories are fragile things. After you reduce them to binary numbers and send them through the air, they're not memories anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. There's nothing my system can't do.
Memories aren't just sounds and pictures. They exist somewhere between the sounds, between the picture.
I don't get it. Anything can be done digitally.
If that's true, why don't you go ahead and try to say what I'm thinking right now?
I can't save that type of thing. You have to put it into words at least.
That's right. And that's what memories are. Wordless.
I don't know about that.
No matter how far data technology advances, you'll never be able to penetrate the human heart.
You're wrong. It's just a matter of time.
But first you have to try to understand human emotions, Mei Ling.
And how do I do that?
You have to allow yourself to fall in love with someone.
This far into the game, Mei Ling's God, what's her name? Meryl. She's off somewhere, still captive, fucking bleeding out, and he's flirting with Mei Ling still. Alright, is it going to ask me to... No! It isn't going to ask me to change the disc. You know what? You know what I bet it is? I bet the entire game's locations are on both discs. But the like cutscenes and events are specific. You know what I mean? Because the cutscenes and the voice acting is probably what's taking up most of the space. Oh, wolves. Ooh. Let me... Alright, I got Stinger missiles. And that's it. Why did I come back here for Stinger missiles? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I don't even have Sniper Wolf's handkerchief anymore, so I can't befriend the dogs. And her body's gone. That's just strange. Yeah, I'm sad too, puppy. They ate it. Yes, sorry, yes, Dash? You knew there was nothing in there, and you didn't tell me. You know what? You know what? I respect it.